Hi Flosstube, my name is Joan. This is made by Mama Joan. This is
Kelsey.
and we're going to try to get through a Flosstube. Today is September 4th. This probably won't go up for 2 weeks.
Because I'm still behind on
Last month's.
It's been a busy last month or two.
We've had a lot of first of all, we've had a lot of camera issues.
Yeah, let's.
So we're trying, and we're still having some because now the mount for the camera that goes onto the tripod we don't have. So I just ordered one today. It's coming tomorrow.
I'll show you a setup of what it looks like behind the scenes here. It's quite something.
It's always something here. And then yes, the last month has been kind of a whirlwind kind of thing. At the end of July, there was my retreat with my girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
Did we talk about the stuff I got? Don't even remember.
No, we didn't because you didn't have it yet. We filmed it before.
Oh, did we?
We did.
Oh. Well, I took pictures. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send pictures to Kelsey and so I can show you, because we give gifties.
Gifties.
I gave, I took pictures of each one of our
Gifts from each other.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'll have to get you them.
We'll put them in here. Little display. What was the theme this year?
Strawberries.
Strawberries. Yes.
Excuse me.
You guys had found a lot of cute stuff. I saw that when I went over there with the kids, remember?
Oh, yeah.
I stopped by with the kids to see the girls, and that was a lot of fun. Shout out to Jill, Lori, and Jackie. Hey!
Yeah, I was already gone because that was another fiasco that happened. So we were going to go on a cruise to Norway. Myself and my hubby, and then our daughter and son-in-law, and then their friends, which
are it's like a surrogate daughter to you.
Right.
Yes.
And
or she. I shouldn't say it. Jeez. She.
Both of them are kind of a son and daughter to us.
Mm-hmm.
So we were going to go on a cruise to Norway because originally we were going to go on a cruise to Alaska, and then one of the daughters backed out, and then we thought, well, we went to Alaska 2 years ago, so we'll go on a cruise to Norway. Okay, great. Well, then it happened to be we weren't leaving until like whatever the first Saturday in August was, the 3rd.
I think it was the 2nd, because that's when I got my sore throat.
Okay, so we were supposed to leave on that day, which I thought was going to be fine with retreat. Well, we had to fly to London, and so because you lose a day flying over, and we wanted to get there and spend a couple days in London, and then we were going to go from London to Southampton. We needed to leave on a Tuesday instead of later. So I only was at retreat for a day and a half or 2 days or whatever.
And that's why I showed up the one day. And then even before you left, you had that fiasco with your wallet. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
We won't get into that. That was not a good thing. But anyways.
Dropped my wallet at Target.
And then completely forgot that she even went to Target because you were talking with the girls about it,
No,
remember?
I knew I'd gone to Target, but I didn't think I lost it there. I thought, because when I went to pay at Target, I didn't have my wallet. So I thought I'd left it at home because I switched purses, long story. Anyway, long story short, found the wallet. Good, because I had to travel.
It was like the day before she's got to travel. And
So anyway, okay, now we'll go back to London. We're in London, and I think it was like in the morning, like 1 a.m. London time, we all get an email from Princess Cruise Lines, and I kind of saw it. I rolled over and went back to sleep because I hadn't been sleeping well, and time change and
jet lag.
So then the morning we met the kids for breakfast, and they're like, "Did you get the email?" And I'm like, "Yeah." What did it say? Well, here that Princess Cruise Lines had overbooked. Okay, fine. Well, now they're looking for people to give up their
volunteer and give up their
and they would reimburse you for this cruise that we were going to go on, but there's a caveat to that. And then you could pick another cruise. It has to be a 7-day European cruise in the next 2 years. We have to, so once we pick our cruise, then our money would go, the money that we paid for this cruise would go into the ship coffers, or, you know, you'd have a credit. And then what you don't use, they give back to you.
At the end of the cruise that you do take.
Yes, but you have to, so, okay, so then we discussed it, you know. And then they would reimburse $1,200 a piece for our flights or hotels, or because we had a hotel booked in Southampton that we couldn't even cancel. You couldn't get a refund on, and different things. So we discussed it, and then we decided, oh, okay, well we'll do that. Not sure that was wise in the end, but we'll see.
Potentially you're getting a free cruise out of it.
Right.
So if you play your cards right.
Right.
Yes.
So then it was, we had to make sure the hotel we were staying at, we could stay there that Friday night. And now it was trying to find a flight home, because we fly standby, all of us. And so we had it all figured out, and we were gonna fly into Salt Lake City from London, and then David and I would, you know, like rent a car and take our time coming home or whatever, and the kids were gonna, okay, well then we woke up that morning ready to go, and they had canceled that flight. So now we had to scramble again, and our son-in-law and then their friend Jamie work for Delta. So they're the ones who are planning our flight.
Coordinating the flights and how do you get out of there because you're on standby.
Yeah, so then the next thing was, well, we could get to Boston. And then we thought that from Boston, David and I could get to Minneapolis. And they got to go back home to Atlanta. So we get on the plane. That was all great. In fact, it was great flying because I flew Delta One to and from.
She was the queen of the skies.
I was. It was really great. So that was fine. We got to Boston, and by the time we got to Boston, there were no flights. We couldn't get a seat to get to Minneapolis. So then we scrambled some more, and the kids got us on a flight to Indianapolis. And we thought, okay, well then maybe we can hop on a flight from Indianapolis and get to Minneapolis. Well, that was, by the time we got to Indy, the flights were all full. So then David and I, and it was like 7:30 at night, and now we've been up, you know, almost 24 hours. Not quite, but just about. By the time we got to our hotel, we had been, because what we did is we rented a car and we started driving. We drove out of Indianapolis and we drove somewhere, I think we were in Bloomington, Indiana is where we finally landed that night. And
Indiana or Illinois? Bloomington, because usually
yeah. Illinois.
Yeah.
Sorry, getting my states mixed up. So we ended up there. We were about 2 hours into our travels home, and we stayed at a hotel that night. And by the time we checked in, we'd been up 23 hours, so it was like time for bed. So we did that, and then the next day we got up and we did a little antique. We went to an antique shop and stopped and saw our son, and went and had dinner and got home about 9 o'clock Sunday night. So we left on a Tuesday night at 11 o'clock, and we got home the following Sunday by 9:30, I think it was. So yeah,
that to save money on a cruise.
Who knew? And I mean, we did travel around London those 2 days. We went to Liberty of London.
Liberty of London.
Look at this cute bag that we got. Yeah,
very cute.
It was.
Show us what you got, Mom.
Yeah. Oh geez, I'm dropping stuff.
It says 150 years there on the inside there too.
Yeah, I think it was their
150th anniversary.
Yeah. Okay. So spent way too much money there, but
that's what you're supposed to do when you're traveling.
The first thing I bought was this little bag. Now, could I have made it myself? Yes. But
that's not the point.
But I bought some of this fabric right here, and I bought some not quite fat quarters, but because they cut them a little bit. I bought these.
Oh yeah, because they're not using. Imperial, they're using metric, right?
I think so. Their yardage is wider.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like almost 60 inches, I think, or I'm not sure. So anyway, I bought this fabric. I think it was called Berry Thief. And so the reason I bought that, and then they had a scissors to go with that particular print.
We know we've got a scissors nut over here.
Yes, so I bought the scissors to go with it. And then I bought this little tape measure to go with it.
To go along with that, yeah.
And then when in London, you must buy a crown. So
The queen.
I bought that little. So that was we had fun in there.
Yeah, you did, especially with the videos, Carissa.
Yeah, the
sent me.
girls. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't even seen them, so.
Oh, they're funny. They're cute.
I'm not responsible for that. Oh, geez. May or may not have taken place there. So yeah, we did go to, and it's not only a fabric store, it's like a department store for lack of, they had really cute kids dresses in there.
Oh, cute.
Anyway, so yeah, that was our extravaganza. So we did spend some time in London. We were on the hop on, hop off bus, and we did some things. Anyway, I bought that, and I bought some shoes.
Because you only can get them over there, right?
That's what Carissa said.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were. I can't remember the name of them.
You can't buy them online, right?
I don't think so. Cause no.
Are they Japanese shoes or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
It says tiger on the back.
Onitsuka.
And you know what? They look like Asics.
They kind of do.
And I think Asics has some kind of, I don't know if they own them or they're part.
Onitsuka. I think that's what it's called.
And then on the back it says tiger. I don't know if that's. Anyway, that was my other purchase from London.
Cute.
Who knew? So anyway, we did that, and then I think we just got home, or we're just getting home, and they left and went to
Tennessee, yes.
They went to go visit our other daughter in Tennessee.
Shout out Melissa.
So they spent a week there, and then I don't know what happened after that.
Then we came home, and the next weekend we went camping.
And it was Malin's birthday.
And
And then the fair, but I didn't go to the fair.
And the fair, we had a mishap with the fair. I don't want to talk about it.
Kelsey needs ginkgo biloba because...
Ginkgo biloba alert right here. I signed her up for the fair, and we had like 8 or 9 pieces we were entering. And I thought I had time when I came back from Tennessee to drop them off.
And I called her and I'm like, hey, when's the fair stuff need to go in? And she goes, well, the fair isn't for another couple weeks. And I'm like, the fair is next Thursday. a week and a half from when I called her, and she looked and she's like, oh yeah, it was supposed to be in last weekend. And she wasn't even home, so.
This whole summer has been.
That's all right. There's next year.
And I'm going to set alarms and the whole 9 yards, and
she talks about me and ginkgo biloba.
I need it. Well, and I'm having a hard time too because I've been sick the entire month of August.
That was another thing. Yeah, I've
had issues with like my nasal passages, and there's something going around. And then on top of that, I got either shingles or impetigo. I said to my mom, I'm like, I'm getting old. I got the shingles. I don't know what it is. The doctor said it could be shingles because it's going up the side there, or it could be impetigo. It doesn't really hurt though. It just itches. Like right now, it kind of feels like it hurts a little bit, but not like you hear people talking about shingles and they're like, it's painful.
And I didn't think shingles got on your face, but I don't know anything about shingles. And
typically, it's like the torso and your back and stuff. But maybe I'm lucky. I don't know.
Or it's something else.
I'm ready to be over it.
She's patient 1 for whatever.
Exactly. I'm patient 0. Look out.
Oh, okay, 0.
Sorry. I'm bringing on the apocalypse. All right.
Anyway, so okay, that's more information than anything.
Yeah, exactly. TMI.
Needed to know. But
here's all my health history. Like, God.
Okay, I'm just going to stop and say this one thing. I put that quilt on the back of the couch because the cat lays there.
Oh,
and
yeah.
she hasn't laid there one time. Now, Kelsey moved this quilt off the... And she's laying on it.
Yeah, of course she is.
She's a turd. Anyway.
All right, here we go. Moving on.
Let's get into what we're really here for. What are we really?
Cross stitch.
Yeah. So, I don't really have much that I'm working on because I've worked on it and most of it it's been finished. Shocker. But I've had a lot of time on my... So what I am working on, I pulled this out just, not yesterday, I think the night before. It's my, stockings for...
Christmas ornaments.
Christmas ornaments.
For the grandkids.
Heartstring Sampleries, snow days. I have... I think we might have talked about
We
this.
did talk about this, I think, 1 or 2 times ago.
I think I have 12 of them. 12 out of 18 or 19.
Yeah, because I remember counting these. Yep.
I don't
Look
know.
at that.
I think I'm working on, I think I'll have 5 I need to get done. Well, I'm working, I finished this one, I don't know, last week sometime. I just have to put the beads on it because I've been putting beads on
I
it.
see that. That's so cute. Let me get a close-up of that.
Yeah, instead of
See the beads on the snowman there?
French knots, I've been putting beads on. So I have to put beads on this one.
That's so cute.
And I have to finish this one. But I'm trying to get these because then I've got to FFO them.
And that takes a lot of time.
Yeah, but I kind of... I don't think my done one is in here. I show you the done.
Oh, you had one completely finished?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where it went. It's probably in the... but I didn't want to piecemeal finishing them because sometimes I forget what exactly I'm...
What step you're on and...
doing.
Yeah.
So I want them all to be the same, so I'm going to do them all at one time. So anyway, that is what I'm working on. Although I should pull out a couple big projects that there's so many things I want to do. And I did stitch a few smalls. I'll show you one of them. This is I don't think we showed this because I don't think it was done.
No, we didn't.
This, I tweaked mine up a little bit. It's a Brenda Gervais with a needle and thread thing. This is gotta go back. This should be hiding back here. It's the battery pack because you can turn on the lights. I kind of tweaked her up a little bit.
That's cute.
And I can't remember the name of that one right off. It's an old pattern. I made one for a friend, stitched it, and I finished hers. And then what I did is I stitched it up because I wanted to do one before I did hers.
Oh, I love that cute little candy cane.
Yeah, I made them.
You did?
Yeah, they told you how to do, and then I antiqued
them. Yeah, that's so cute.
And then this is just, what do you call them? The little spiky things, little flower things.
From like the floral department
at Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, or Michael's.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
R.I.P. Joann's. I really miss that store. Who else misses that store? I freaking miss that store.
There's certain things I miss that store for. The fabric wasn't really one of them.
No.
Because I'm a fabric snob these days. That's a whole nother story.
Well, even I have those 2 quilts that we made from fabric from that store. They have not held up.
Yeah, I don't want to, if you use that fabric, that's fine and dandy. I think it's fine, like if you're making... just quilts that you're going to throw around or
a display piece.
Or you're making a baby quilt or whatever. It's just, but the quality of quilt fabric, and I know it's much more expensive and it's getting more expensive as we speak, but in my humble opinion,
quilt shop fabric
holds up better. The colors are better. Even the feel of it is
different.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm a fabric snob, so we won't talk about that. I don't mean to offend anybody.
No, it's, hey, that's what I can afford. I'm going to do that.
Right.
And I'll patch my blanket up.
And I did use Joann fabric for a long, long time. I couldn't afford to go to a quilt store, and I wasn't really quilting like... And I think, too, it used to be back in the day.
Uh-huh.
When my kids were little... I bought a lot of like t-shirt fabric and stuff like that because I made their t-shirts and their sweatpants and stuff like that. So I, went there a lot. You can find that at the clothes store.
No.
So, anyway, there you go. Some of the other things that I've stitched and finished since we last talked, which has been a long time ago, except I did do one last month.
It's coming.
I joined Chantel 141, her Patreon. This really doesn't have any, I think this wasn't a Patreon thing, but I did her finishing box kit. So it came with this pattern from Hands On Design.
Home Sweet Home by Hands On Design.
And then you bought the kit and it came with all the paints and all the wood products. And what it was is a finishing class to show you how to finish the wood products. So, and that's why I joined her Patreon, is because I wanted to learn different finishing techniques on painting. So the first one I did was the mini paddle, I think it's called. So I did do the painting and it was fun, and it wasn't really that hard. And she does a video. So there's videos, there's a QR code that it takes you to the videos for just the people who bought the kit. And she walks through it and she does it, it's the time it's taking. Why can't I think of that word? When you're doing something, it's in that time.
It's while she's performing the task,
you can do it right along with her, and
yes.
she's doing it in that time
step
frame.
by step, right along, so you don't have to pause the video. Yeah.
So I've done that one. Now I did stitch this one. I need to paint the little round one, and then I'll have to do the square one too. But the painting, it's really pretty simple, and I don't want to say simple,
but easy to understand.
Yes. She explains it well.
She's a good teacher.
It is really good. And her Patreons are like that too. She goes through videos on how to do different. She did one where you painted and you added cinnamon to it, and it was kind of cool. So I wanted that. I wanted to take the class to walk through that. I'm doing the Patreon, and she has other little things if you're in her Patreon, and I'm in the high level because
highest tier,
yeah, because I want to know all the different things about it.
Everything.
One of the things she did was, and this was just for Patreon people. So it's called Pick a Thing, and so you pay $5 and you can buy as many $5 picks as you want. I kind of thought at first it was like a random pick, so if you bought $10, you bought 2 tickets, then it was just a random thing. Well, no, if you buy 2 tickets, you get 2 gifts.
Oh.
She picks, she'll take your slip and say, okay, well, you have 5 picks. So then she'll pick these numbers out of a basket, and then you get gifties. So my Pick a Thing wins for the first time they've done it was this little Halloween wood, I don't know, bowl fillers, for lack of a better word. So you can paint them, and then that's, I gotta paint them and figure out.
Well, you have all the techniques now from her, so now you'll know how to paint them.
Yeah. So the other thing I got was this little dough bowl, and one of my other finishes I just did was this Stitcher's Glossary from from Liz Mathews, I think.
Oh yeah.
So this bowl is, it's not real big, and I just put these little pillows in there. I just finished these. So I did 7. I think there was 8 of them.
Needle, thread, stitch, linen, sampler, pattern, fabric.
And the one I didn't do was Ada. I think we discussed that last time.
Yes.
We were talking before these were
Yes.
finished.
Yeah, because we're like, Ada. Just like you're a fabric snob, you're a linen snob.
I'm awful, but anyway. So that.
And here I'm looking at this thinking like, oh my gosh, is it spelling a cuss word?
Of course you would think that. So that is that was the Patreon. I guess I'm just talking about that because that kind of ties in.
Oh yes, yep.
So I don't know if you're interested in that kind of thing. Go look at her Patreon and see if you want to. She has 3 different levels. There's a $6 level, a $12 level, and then the $36 level. And then in whatever level you're in, you could save 15% on her wood stuff or free shipping, whichever is greater. So I don't know, it's kind of a good, and then she'll do for just Patreon people, like she's going to release this little wooden box thing, and she's giving the Patreon people a chance to buy it before she releases it, and it's half price. So there's little perks you get by being a Patreon. She tells, anyway, you guys know about Patreon. I don't need to explain it. So that is, those little 7 pillows are something I just FFO'd recently. I guess we should talk about this thing here. This is a recent stitch, and I don't remember, neither Kelsey and I can remember if I talked about it. That's a Brenda Gervais piece. I don't remember the name of it right off the top of my head. But I did that because, and this is tying into Chantel. So I ordered this because she put it in that little wood, she made that wood stand, and then she painted it and put that piece in there. So I thought, I'm gonna buy that. So I hurried up and stitched that. Now I have to put this together and then paint it, and then so maybe
That's cute.
maybe the next Flosstube.
That'll be FFO'd.
It'll be maybe.
We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah. Then I've done some FFOing for a friend. So she's in the Scattered Seeds club. And I finished that for her.
Mm-hmm. For Lori.
Yeah. I finished this little pig one. Now, I'm not going to know the names of these because, you know me, I just don't.
As usual, if you know the name, do a little shout out in the comments below. If you can put a timestamp, that's helpful too for people to see.
So I finished that for her into a pillow. She did I did this too. It was Heartstring Samplery. And there were 4 different pieces. I have them here, but we couldn't remember if I talked about them last week. This is a Chessie and Me. That was a Circles of Friends. That was hers. So I finished all them up for her. And then when I finish stuff for her, I usually stitch the patterns myself. So I stitched one of the Scattered Seeds. Well, actually 2 of the Scattered Seeds. Was that all I did? I feel like there was one other one. Yeah, yes. You know what? That might have been. Yeah, that black. Them 2 were mine. Then I stitched one of these real quick, the Chessie and Me one. And then I did 2 other Scattered Seeds that I need to finish for Lori. She hasn't gotten them to me, but I had the pattern and I stitched them up. They go really quick, and I just stitched them up. So I did finish those. Those were like stitches and finishes I've done in the last month. I stitched them and finished them. This was a finishing stitching piece. This was one of the gifties. We got the pattern from Jill. It was called Strawberry something.
Shout out Jill.
And I want to say it was, I can't think of the name right offhand.
We'll put it here.
It's on the tip of my tongue. So now these next few finishes, I'm not sure if we talked about them in our last video.
So if we did, we'll just fast forward to the next segment. But
yeah, this was a Theresa Kogut. I did, I don't know, what does it say?
2025 this year.
And I put it on that little
Paddleboard
came from Hobby Lobby.
The Hoblob.
And I think I stitched that on 40 count. And again, I don't have the name, because you know me. And then these are pieces that I've had stitched for a while, and I needed to frame them. And I was in a framing mood, I don't know, about a month ago. It was either I did it before and we showed it in the last video. I can't remember. I did that one, and this one was an Olde. I mean, I can't remember when I stitched. Oh, it says right there. I stitched it in 2024. And
I think we did show this one last time.
We could have.
Because I remember reading the back of this. But that's okay. We can show it here.
And then
the Scarlett House samplers.
This one is a Blackbird design, and I didn't stitch it. A friend of mine found just the stitched piece at a thrift store, and she gave it to me, and I framed it. So my daughter,
I think we did talk about this one too.
Okay.
Yep.
And the other things we think we talked about were
this.
There's that.
Need more floss. Like you need a hole in your head.
Yeah, I know. And we might have talked about these because there's scissors in here. I think we talked about
Yeah, I think we did.
This is the Heartstring Samplery. And then the other piece is up there. It's the thimbles. I don't know if
Oh, yeah.
We may have talked about this on my last. Here's the problem when you didn't post it. Now I can't even look.
I know.
I can't look back. So anyway, those are some more finishes. Was there any more finishes? I think that was it. Then when I was, I told you we were coming home from our extravaganza.
Driving in Indiana.
So we stopped at a
thrift store.
Yeah. So now we're going to talk a little bit
Antique, thrift, whatever, yeah.
about my antique thing.
Oh, is this open?
No, it's a...
Oh, it's a tape measure.
It's a tape measure.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah.
Again, the queen here.
Yeah, I had to have it. Because suddenly I've started collecting pin cushions. I don't know.
She needs another thing to collect. Don't you think, folks?
Said no one ever. But, okay. And then I found these. Oh, this
yeah.
ties in with our
more needle packets.
Books. The needle books.
Books.
I found these really...
Yeah, we've had ones like these before.
Yes. Yeah. That one I've had.
Yeah.
This one I've had. Yeah, well, these are the same. Is this the same one? No.
No, that's different design.
But they were in really good shape.
Yeah, they are.
And they weren't really that costly. And then these are just, here's some old, I don't even know, made in France.
Oh.
Oui. These are just some needles and stuff and little old, look at these were 10 cents back in the day. 19 cents for these. And these are just regular old
pins.
Straight pins.
Yeah, wow. Look at that.
So them are just some... Why am I collecting these? I have no idea. My kids are going to just get a big dumpster when I die.
No, we are not. Not if I have anything to say about it. Oh, here's your crown, too.
She's a hoarder, just like her parents. She comes by it honestly.
Maybe.
I think we talked about that. Don't you?
I think we did, too, yeah.
I don't think we talked about this as another antique.
This was from like 2 times ago where we recorded, but it didn't. Yes.
So I had gone to this antique store,
Grandma's Attic,
in Siren, Wisconsin, and I saw this and I thought, okay, back the train up a little bit. I always wanted to do a Sunbonnet Sue quilt. And then I saw this quilt and I was there and it was $45 and I thought, I don't know if I want to buy it or not, blah, blah, blah. And then I didn't buy it and I came home and I obsessed about it. So I went back and luckily, I went back a couple weeks later and it was still there. So I bought this and it's kind of like a summer quilt because it's not.
Yeah, it's thin.
It's just
Just like a top.
And a back. It's
There's no batting.
So that apparently is a summer quilt.
It's really cute though. I'll put a picture of the whole thing here so you guys can see the whole design.
Yeah, because it is really cute. Oh, here comes Dad. He might make noise.
He better not.
So that's my antiquing thing. And then, I didn't bring anything down for classic.
Cross stitch. But that's okay.
Yeah, we'll do that another time. But I did this last weekend. You can come in and do whatever you need to do. Come on in. We're almost done. Yeah. So this last weekend, I got a hankering to do some quilting. Well, at least put some quilts together.
So, Quilter's Corner. There you go. We got it now.
Yay! So this one, I had all the blocks made, and then I thought, I just need to put them together. I have to. So I put them together, and I decided that I would sew 4 together and, do like 4 and then put a border around each one of them. So
I like it. It's a cute little design. It looks like little jacks,
It is cute, and I'm into the 30s print looking stuff, which you'll see in the next quilt too. So that's a quilt top I got done. And then I have this one here. I had this quilt kit, and I had it from a store that probably went out of business 15 years ago.
Oh, jeez.
And it was sitting, and it goes this way.
Okay.
It was sitting, in this little quilt kit case. And this again is like a 30s print. And it has, this here is like a cheater quilt thing. So it's got 3 sections of that.
3 panels.
Yes. And then you just sewed 5, I think they were 6-inch squares, or I don't know, maybe they were 5.5. I can't remember. I just cut it out too. So then you sew them in between, and on the top and bottom, and then on the sides here. I don't know. It turned out really cute. It's a really cute baby quilt. So that one I had, like I said, for a long time. Then I had one of the staples of the quilting world is Atkinson's Yellow Brick Road. So that's what this pattern is, and I bought these. This just took 6 fat quarters and then some yardage for here. And I put this one together. I cut it out and put it together. So I've been on kind of a quilting roll.
I guess so.
So now I've got to get onto my long arm and start quilting the quilts I have.
Quilt topping.
Yes, because I have about at least 20 quilt tops.
Oh my gosh.
To quilt. But I'm so intimidated by
You've had so much experience with it already though.
Well, I've had enough to be dangerous. I got threads all over.
I know, I was just looking down at myself too, and I got some too.
So that's kind of all of the things I've been up to. Don't have any classic cross stitch. That didn't even come into my head. So I think that's what I've been up to. I'm going to try to finish a few more Christmas stockings so that I can have them all done and just go upstairs and finish them.
Have a finishing party.
Yeah. There are a lot of things I want to, and I'm going to try to paint my thing.
Oh yeah, your Halloween stuff. Maybe you could have that ready for next month's Flosstube.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
You know what? All these bad habits.
Yeah, they're not bad habits. They're good crafting habits. What are you talking about?
They take a lot of time.
They do.
So you gotta pick your poison, and I have to be in a mood for certain things. Anyway, that's enough of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's all I really know.
And I'm gonna try to be getting on a schedule now that my kids are in school.
Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about that. Yesterday was the first day of school.
Freedom, as Lori would say. Freedom.
So so she's up here, and there's no kids here. We don't have Malin, and your kids are in school because Malin went to school, so she doesn't have her because she does daycare for her during the week.
Yep.
So she's
officially a kindergartner.
Yeah. that 5
And
years.
she ran right into school today, man. She just took off.
So yeah. Okay, well, you can catch me. I've been still not real good at Instagramming, but I'm a little better. I have put a few things on there. And when I post there, it goes on my Facebook page, and that's at Made by Mama Joan. But I don't know. It takes a lot of time to do social media stuff.
Social media is another beast in and of itself, too.
Yes, it's very, even doing this, it seems...
The thing that I don't like about social media is like you get so many good ideas on there and you save everything and then it's like, oh, I want to do that, and then it's just too much, you know? And it's like, put the social media away and just do the projects you have, you know?
Yes, that's the biggest thing with social media. You are right, because I think that's why people, or at least me and people I know, have big stashes of stuff, because you see stuff that you wouldn't probably ordinarily see.
No.
And then you go, oh my God, and what's really great is when it's like a really old pattern and then everybody wants it and now you're looking for it. And, oh God.
Those unicorns.
Yeah, so yeah, social media can be a good thing and a bad thing.
Yeah.
But okay, well, we'll try to be more organized. Another one of my goals is to be more organized and write stuff down, but we'll see how that goes.
Well, you already got half the battle, which is a notebook, so there you go.
I do have a notebook, and what I was going to do is take notes on what I did talk about here.
Oh yeah, that was another plan that I had, is every Flosstube that we do, put up a little cheat sheet of this is what we talked about this week, and all the patterns are on there, and then the next time we go to film, we have a little refresher. Oh, we talked about this.
So we don't have to go, did I talk about that last time?
Exactly.
So yeah.
It might be on like computerized and put it on the Google Drive so we can just, you know.
And then that's something else you'll have to teach me because I'm not very good.
It's super simple.
I'm still learning.
Even you can get it, trust me.
Yeah, okay. We'll see. Ginkgo biloba.
Ginkgo biloba.
Okay, that's it for this month. We'll see you back here next month. And have a good month. Talk to you later.
Bye.